And welcome back, folks, to another broadcast here on Real Sports Live. The final game of the evening in pool play for Team Zap. They are taking on the Texas Smoke. It's been a tough pool so far for Team Zap, falling early on in the day in their opening round game. And we just saw College Station and King Football Academy, and those two teams went down to the wire. I think it was College Station that came up with the victory out of that one. Zap trying to get back into the winning column. Their last game also went down to the wire. We're going to double check the scores, but we think they won that last game. So if they win this one, they draw even on the day. It's good they got a pool of 5. Under center for Zap is Elijah Hernandez out of San Benito. He'll drop back. Need to get a first down, and it is. Ortiz out of La Feria gets across the line. And a new set of downs for Team Zap. 25-minute clock if you're just tuning in. No timeouts, no clock stoppages or anything like that. Touchdowns worth 6 points. You can go for 1 or 2. A defensive stop is 2 points, and an interception is 3. Obviously, a pick 6 is 6 points, and they go back for the conversion. Team Zap, a man in motion goes Ortiz. Hernandez drops back. Going deep. Kyler Castiel with the intended receiver, incomplete. There's other whistles, and that's probably from the other side of the field. This wind has been a little bit of a factor as the day progressed. Earlier in the first 2 games, it seemed as Hernandez kind of found a rhythm, but as the day went on, have been able to find a rhythm, especially with the deep ball. And that's what we saw with College Station. It went dink and dunk down the field, easy curl routes and everything. All the short routes you can name, just going down the field and scoring with ease. And we saw a near-perfect game out of them. Here's Hernandez, approaching 22 minutes. Hernandez looking near a 4-second call, gets it away, throws it out of bounds. Pass was intended for Tristan Castillo out of Sherryland Pioneer. We're looking to get back here tomorrow for either a 9 or 10 o'clock start tomorrow for a bracket play. Everyone gets into the bracket. It's just about seating so far. And depending on where you're seated is the time you end up playing. And hopefully tomorrow we'll be on the balcony over there at the building that you may see. Zap drops back. Hernandez looking deep again. And in the end zone. That's a completed pass for a touchdown. That's Kevin Garcia out of Porter. The deep ball finally works, and they get 6. See if they go for 1 or 2, and it'll be 1. They like to line up in that 3-stack formation on the right side. Hernandez. Quick toss. Castillo in and out of his hands. Push from behind. No good. 6-0. Timeout after this.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Back here as Texas Smoke. Going on offense, incomplete pass there. Good defense there from Team Zap in there to get the deflection. On the deflection there was Ivan Chavez out of Weslaco. Brings up a third down for Texas Smoke. They came out on a hot start in their first game. Have dropped 2 since. We thought they looked like they were going to be the favorite, Kevin. And just the last 2 games haven't gone their way.
Well, one thing is that the sun eventually takes its toll.
Oh, yeah. We felt that as well.
And both teams are on their final games of the afternoon.
Colley drops back. Big third down. Goes deep. Catch is made. And it'll be first down for Texas Smoke. Great grab there. Gets them a new set of downs. This will be our final game of the day. We'll be back here about either 9 or 10 o'clock tomorrow, depending on where the bracket begins.
And where Team Zap is going to be placed, whether that's here or there.
And we'll update that on our social media. Pass down the middle, wide open, tipped, and did he catch it? Yes, he did. Got the toe drag touchdown. That's Caleb Camarillo on the grab.
Yeah, Camarillo keeping his focus on that football.
Now they'll go for 1 to take the lead. Zap unable to get the extra point conversion. And you never know. This extra point here could come down to the wire, and it could be the deciding factor later on. So let's see if Smoke can convert here on the extra point. Have a couple mismatches. Motion rolls out left. Back in the end zone. Sidearms it. Incomplete, and a flag after the play. Mike Bonda was all over the receiver there. That's Camarillo again. He comes up limping. It's going to be a holding penalty against Zap. And they'll retry. And just inch it forward just a little bit. 6-6, they'll go for another one. Thought that was great defense by Bonda, but the rest, he was right in front of him too. As we approach 17 minutes, if you're just new to this, folks, it's 25 minutes running clock. No timeouts, no clock stoppages at all. 6 points for a touchdown, 2 for a defensive stop, 3 for an interception, and 6 obviously for a pick 6. Drops back, inside, got it.
A good little shovel pass there. Hadn't seen that all day. That one's the first. Got that one to Andrew Edwards.
And there goes Colley. He knows they take the lead, and that could be a big one deciding later on in the game. We'll find out. Zap takes the field after this.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Back here after the quick timeout, and they actually went for 2, so it's 8-6, Texas Smoke. They used the penalty and inched forward. So now Zap down 2, and now they'll take the field. Back still, manning the offense is Elijah Hernandez out of San Benito. 16 minutes to go. Zap, second down play coming up. On the slant, can't make the grab. Felt the hit coming, Serrata could not reel it in.
Yeah, Serrato there, a little bit of alligator arms there, just kind of heard some footsteps, but nonetheless a rare drop there from the Vela product. You know, Zap, you know, we saw that last game where they finished that game. They almost found the end zone, and we felt that they found some momentum there offensively. That carried over into their win against Bryan High and their first win of the day. So they got to be feeling pretty good about themselves. They're in a good spot. They're in this football game. Still plenty of time left, but they do have to score here.
Do have to score, and they would like a stop to get those 2 points back. That might be an interference call. Here comes the flag from behind from the back judge. There it is. That'll be a first down.
Yeah,
that was Carrillo there from Vela. He drawed that, and that's an easy call to make.
Yeah, Austin Carrillo there. He's a deep crossing route, and he did get held up there towards the end. And that was a beautiful thrown ball by Hernandez.
Had the contact not been there, probably would have been a catch maybe for more. contact obviously made, and the flag, yes, that's got to be called. So Zap will get a new set of downs at the next yard line as we just go under 15 minutes to go in this final game of pool play for Zap and the Texas Smoke. The College Station team in this bracket went 4-0 in their last game over King Football Academy. Hernandez drops back. Goes deep. Incomplete pass that was intended for Carrillo again. Carrillo's getting in the mix a little bit more. We saw a lot from Kevin Garcia in the first few games. Now trying to get involved is Carrillo from Vela.
Yeah, Carrillo ran that deep crossing route, and the route was there. The throw was just a little offline. They had the right idea. So Zap taking a rare shot there. This is a team that all afternoon they've been utilizing the quick outs and the quick slants and using their speed, and they took their shot there.
And that's where sometimes if the pass is accurate, the deep ball can be really deadly.
There it is.
Gets it to Kevin Garcia again. That's been the go-to man all day when Zap needs it. I think that's enough for another first down, and it is.
A little design route there from Castillo, flushing out his man. We ran into AJ Gonzaga earlier.
I saw that.
He's down there catching up with his buddies. He's not here anymore, but he was down there catching up with the Zap guys. I believe he said they went 2-1-1. So
Gonzaga is actually back there with Coach Mata.
There he is.
He might be calling the plays. You never know. Hernandez drops back. Goes to the sideline to Castilleja. Makes a move. Goes back inside. Gets some extra yards after the catch. Into the next yard line at the 10 for a first down. Under 13 to go. And Zap, you're feeling good. You're getting a good drive here. Hernandez making a couple of great decisions on the last two throws.
Well, two things that Zap's doing good is, one, they're melting the clock, and two, they put together a very good drive here. Hernandez is taking his time, and they're being able to, dick and dunk their way down the field. Nothing wrong with that.
Hernandez goes short this time. Goes back to Kevin Garcia. See what down it is now. I think now they're saying it's first down. That's probably why they went for the little shuffle pass. Goal to gain now for Zap. And that's I wanted to point that out, Kevin. A lot of these teams like College Station, they went tempo, and Zap just doing the complete opposite. And we've seen a few teams do that as well. Zap's been utilizing that to their advantage. Garcia went to the corner. It's going to be a 4-second call. That's into the back.
Yeah, Kevin Garcia ran a post there, and that's where Hernandez wanted to go, but it was well covered. Good secondary coverage there.
Looks like it'll be second down and goal for Zap.
A lot of football in the late month of June for us. We got some 7-on-7 today, and then Mark's down there in the Coastal Bend covering the XFFL semis. The Divas and the Vixens going at it. And then their Super Bowl is a week from today, so we'll be there for that as well.
Not to mention, you got the National Championship Tournament coming up next week for Championship 7v7, and then a different kind of tournament as Zap gets in the end zone again. That's Tristan Castillo.
Tristan Castillo, we caught up with him earlier today. The Diamondback product, going to be a senior this year, part of a potent offense, and he's had himself a ball game, Rock. Well, that's a big score right there. You won. You melt the clock. You move right down the field, and then you capitalize with a touchdown. We'll see if they're going to go for 2 or go for 1.
Looks like they'll be going for 1. They have the lead now. Easy play, wide open, and Castilleja gets it in for the extra point. Smoke gets the ball after this.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
And What a play there. Smoke with the smoke.
Drake Springs.
What a grab there, and the smoke go back on top for the moment.
Dre Springs climbed, Dre Spriggs, excuse me. Spriggs climbing the ladder on that one.
And just like that, Smoke gets back on top. We were talking about strategy for Zap. They get a stop. They go up by 7, and that's a score and an extra point, but Smoke have other plans in mind, and they can go up by 2 here. Still strategy, though, if Zap can get a stop, they can potentially tie it up, but they'll get the ball right back after this possession as we're under 10 minutes. This is a very important game for Zap as well as far as seeding goes. They win this one, they split the day 2-2. But Smoke taking their time getting to the line here for this extra point. Like I said before, Zap couldn't get the extra point on their first score. Might come back to haunt them later. It would have been tied right now. Rolls out. And the grab there for the extra point. 15-13. Zap gets the ball.
We move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Back here as Zap hits the field, under 8 minutes to go. Zap trails by 2. Elijah Hernandez still manning the offense, and what is possibly a must-win game hits the crossing route.
Well,
That's Tristan Castillo.
It might not be a must-win, but it's a must-score on this drive. And again, if you can kind of duplicate what you did on that last drive, you milk the clock, you move down the field, slowly but surely you find your way into the end zone. But then again, you can see the firepower that this team has, and they can just score in a blink of an eye.
Just like they did on that last drive. It took them one play through the air. Spriggs able to rally it in.
Cannot afford a turnover here, though. That was the deciding factor in their last loss earlier today.
Hernandez, look the weir out, goes in the middle, caught.
There
Still
it is.
room to run, and he heads in the end zone. That's Austin Carrillo from Vela, and he puts a little extra dance on it.
Yeah, Carrillo, it looked as if he was hesitating just a little bit, but Hernandez threaded the needle on that one. Kind of a breakdown in the coverage there.
Carrillo was wide open in the middle, and now Zap finds themselves up 4. So do you go for 2 here? You put them up 6, or you go up 5. Still plenty of time for Smoke. Like you said, they've had the firepower. They went one play last drive, and it looks like they'll go for 1. Hernandez. 2 to his right, 3 to his left. Goes middle. Tackle down. Castillo rails it in. 6 minutes to go. Smoke with the ball next. Back here as Smoke heads back to the line, down 5. They're in a hurry. Not sure what the time is on the field, but we got 5 minutes.
5 minutes and 30 seconds, but they called out 5.
They just called out 5. Flag just got thrown in the back of the end zone. Not sure what's going on here.
Looks like a warning there from the back judge to limit the taunting.
Yeah, this game is getting a little bit chippy. Smoke back to work, looking deep. He
Good
points
coverage.
it, goes middle, dives. Whoa! He got in. He dropped it.
He was flirting with 4 seconds. It looked as if I know that's close.
That would have been close, but it was in the arms for a second. That would have been a grab. I think it would have been a lot more rowdier than it would have been right now had he caught it.
Now, if he'd have caught it, Zap would have been
been
pleading that there would have gone 4 seconds.
There would have been a lot of finger pointing to the, line judge.
They would have said that was 4 seconds, because I think that was if he would have caught it. But since he didn't catch it, no harm, no foul. But that was close.
It was very close. Back to the line, go Smoke. Cauley was directing traffic and ended up with the pass that he wanted. Again, 4 seconds. Dumps it off to the running back. It's down to about the 11, just shy of the new marker. 4 minutes and counting. Smoke making a move, down 5. And what Zap has almost not been able to do the last couple of games is come up with a stop. That's kind of what they need here.
Circle Dre Spriggs here at the bottom.
Yeah, he's got the mismatch. Made a nice move. They'll dump it off inside.
Well, they'll just take the conservative route there.
Yeah,
Andrew
Edwards gets across for the first down. 3:30. They assure themselves 3 opportunities to get into the end zone and take the lead. And I don't want to be the leader of small talk, but this is a nice ending to a day that we've had. It's been hot, but we're in the shade now, and we've got a good game. Cauley. He's going to go over the top. Good throw, and good, even better on-ball defense there from Gavin Gorka from Vela, able to put it out of the hands.
That's our guy, Spriggs. That's who they were looking for. That's who we were looking
coverage.
At. Spriggs went to that corner, that pylon there, and just good defense there from Zap, one of the bigger plays this afternoon. Got to hold their own here.
Cauley, that was a great throw. You can't make a better throw to a great receiver.
It's just one of those, a better throw and even better coverage.
Exactly.
Let's see if they go back to Spriggs. He's lined up here at the bottom.
That's not even a mismatch either. They're both pretty tall kids.
Well, he's looking that way. There he is.
There, and there he is. Spriggs gets in, and Smoke takes the lead. And now time to milk the clock on this extra point. We just got score confirmation that it's tied 20-20. That extra point was won back earlier in the game. So this is essentially the game right here, unless Zap can come up with a magical drive in less than a minute, or at the minute mark as we get under 2 minutes. Cauley, 3 split out wide to his right. He'll roll that way. Important conversion here. Throws it up, back to the end zone, and there's a boy Spriggs. Takes the lead. 1:30 and counting. We'll keep it here. Cauley is hyped.
Yeah, see, now Zap's hurrying up. They're running back down the field. Not exactly how much time they have. They got to have about
a minute 30, a minute at the most. And here we go. They're already hiking the ball. Gets it out to Gastilleja. Remember, clock does not stop even if you get out of bounds or if it's a drop pass. Mata trying to get his team to the line. Hernandez has been pretty good the last couple of drives. Can they lead a comeback here and get the lead back and pull out of this one? A win here gets them at 2-2 on the day. Hernandez drops back. Goes sideline to Gastilleja. That's easy yards. Gastilleja, back-to-back passes and catches to him. Under a minute to go on our watch. A lot of yelling means a lot of tension. You could feel it here. Refs will scoot them back. 2 on the right, 3 on the left for Hernandez. Looks deep. Gastilleja again. Just short of the goal line. And that'll do it.
I was about to say Zap's got to take at least one shot towards the end zone. They just missed it. I think that's what George Mata, their coach, is saying. Considering the time, they needed to take a shot towards the end zone, and anything less than that wasn't going to cut it. They had to have taken at least one shot. They got close enough to do it, and then that last play would have been it. Man, they lost by about 1.5 yards there. What a game.
Yeah, what a game indeed. Smoke pulls out of this one. Zap will drop to 1-3 on the day. So we'll see how they matchup on the seedings and as far as how they'll be in bracket play tomorrow, man. They had a chance at the end. Smoke pulls out of it 21-20. And like I said, that extra point at the beginning for Zap, it came back to haunt him, and it did. Smoke wins this one 21-20. Check out the highlights later tonight, folks, or later on our website, and follow us on our social media at realsportslive.com. We'll be back here tomorrow for bracket play. Until then, for Joe Bowling, Rudy Zemaripa, and Kevin Naro, this is Billy Watson saying good night from Round Rock.